year, on the 8th of Adar, marks the Hilula of a really great Turkish rabbi from Izmir. His name was Harab Eliyahu ben Avram Shlomo HaCohen HaItamari, Zeche Tzadik Libracha. He was born in the English year, 1659, and passed away in 1729. He was about 70 years of age at the time he passed away. He would become a judge, a Diyan, an author of great Torah books, a Mukubal, a Kabbalist, and one of the great rabbis of Izmir in his time. Most notably, he was famous for his book, the Shevet Musar. Very, very great book in of itself. He passed away nearly about 300 years ago from the time of recording. And let's explore a few of the highlights of the great rabbi's life. Now, he was born in Izmir, a place he would stay pretty much the whole of his life. Came from great rabbinic auspices. His father's name was Rabbi Abraham Shlomo. Remember, in Turkey at that point in time, the 16 and 1700s, let's just say it was arguably one of the probably the main place, Torah epicenter in the world of great Chachamim and Torah learning, respectively. Over there, he would stay for the whole of his life and would be famous as becoming a great rabbi. Will give over grandiose sermons over there, and was really one of the humble men of the city, but very, very famous for his humility and his brilliance within regards to Torah knowledge and Torah study and so on and so forth, which we will explore about as, let's just say, that as the time goes on, he really, in his sermons, he hinted within regards to how one should distance themselves from the worldly pleasures in this world and concentrate on Olam Haba, the world to come. He himself was very, very wealthy, and he encouraged many of the rich people inside the vicinity to give tzedakah, to give charity. And he saw poverty, let's just say, as like a social inequality, and he saw it as a religious and a moral issue that needed to be could be remedied, let's just say, by the kihila, by the community itself within giving. So he encouraged the wealthy people in the community and saw them as, let's say, custodians, let's just say, with the money in order to help the poor in the vicinity itself. I think he would actually raise funds for the poor and distribute the money, and which he actually received from the wealthy people in himself, especially in the sermons, the drashot he gave inside the synagogues and the various different places. He talked a lot about reward and punishment, schar and onesh, as we say, of the world to come, olam haba, and the reward that someone can get, and unfortunately the tribal nations they might get if they didn't take it. He really came out, it was reported over, within regards to Shabtai Tzvi at that point in time, which is very, very much documented over. I recommend everyone to learn about that specific topic. He very much, I think, lived at that point in time. He opposed the Shabtai Tzvi, let's just say anti-associates, and that they caused him grief. Some of his associates did because of this. He was a prolific writer, and we're going to explore some of the books of his, especially the Shevet Musar, which is a great ethical work, the Shevet Musar, which was seen in various different editions, which was translated into many languages, including in Yiddish, Judeo-Arabic, and also in Ladino and various other languages. I think it was actually printed in 1712, 17 years before he passed away, in Constantinople, respectively. Let's explore a few of the other Sfarim that he wrote. So we spoke about Shevet Musar, the Midrash Talpiot, which was another book, I think based on Zohar and other works in of itself. And then there was Yalkut HaItamari, which was a book on Midrashim, various Midrashim. It was a large book in itself. It was with the Kinoi, Rabbi Eliyahu HaItamari. Then the Belo'od Ela, there was another Torah work in of itself, which was on Midrashim and Talmud, respectively. The Me'il Tzedakah was another Torah work. The Enei Ha'ida, which is a Perush on, let's say, the Mesorah of the Tanakh, the Torah, Nevi'im, and Ketuvim, respectively. The Maglat Savonot, the Agadah Eliyahu, which was divided into two Chalakim, I believe, which was on the Agada of the Talmud of the Yerushalmi. Then there was Tehilot Hashem, which was based on Psalms, on Tilim. Then the Eliyahu Zuta, which was on Mesachet Avot, on the Pirkei Avot, Ethics of the Fathers, respectively. The Minchat Eliyahu, which was based on Drushim. Smuchim Le'ed, which was on the Torah. The Midrash Eliyahu, which was Drushim, on the passing of the righteous, the great rabbis. The Chut Shel Chesed was another book, was Biurim Chidushim on the 5 books of Moses, Chamushei Torah. The Sefer Birkat Kohen, which was on the topic of pre-sleep blessings, Birkat Kohanim, and the Adot B'Kol, which was Biurim Chidushim, on the 5 books of Moses. I think that was actually printed in Izmir, also in the Hebrew year. Tafresh Chaf Zayin. Now it's his Hilula over here on Chet Adar, the 8th of Adar. Then we get to like candles in the rabbi's memory. He was a rabbi that lived the whole of his life in Izmir. I'm not sure if he left the vicinity in of itself. At that point in time, it was held by the Ottoman Empire. Now, friends, if you feel anyone is interested in watching any of these videos, share the videos to other people. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're more than 6,000 members at the time of recording. We're a community here. If you happen to be related to any of the great rabbis we've spoken about, please send me a comment or an email. I would love to hear more about it and learn more about the great Oriental rabbis of yesteryear. Yes, so we're wishing you Shabbat Shalom, recording this just before Parshat Tetzaveh here in Israel. And be well.